When it comes to getting the best gaming mouse, you want something that feels good for your grip and offers excellent performance with your favorite titles. In this video, we're talking about and breaking down the 7 best gaming mouse on the market this year, based on price, performance, durability, and more. We're taking a look at products in all cost ranges, so whether you're looking for an excellent value mouse or the ultimate best one, we have an option for you. As always, all links to buy the products discussed in this video are in the description below. For the most up-to-date information along with updated prices, make sure to check the description. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned until the end and don't miss anything. Starting off the list with Razer Deathadder Elite. The Razer Deathadder has long been renowned as one of the world's most famous esports mice. It is simple, yet the ergonomic design had little changed since its conception back in 2006. And although some may gawk at the flared left and right click buttons, it is hard to deny just how comfortable that non-abrasive, sandblasted black finish is when you finally rest your palm on the plucky pixel pointer. That said, the showpiece of the Deathadder Elite is its sensor, which is a bespoke optical PixArt PMW3389. Designed initially by PixArt in conjunction with Logitech, it's also been followed up with some firmware tweaks by Razer itself. Thanks to that, it makes this mouse incredibly precise and direct in game. There's zero lag or jitter, and with a 16,000 CPI maximum and Razer Synapse software suite, it is impossible not to set this mouse up correctly for any of your gaming scenarios. Next we have Razer Basilisk Ultimate. The Razer Basilisk Ultimate is a fantastically capable wireless mouse featuring Razer's latest sensor, the Focus Optical. This semi-intelligent sensor packs in some incredible stats, with a max CPI rating of 20,000 and an IPS rating of 650. It is also capable of withstanding upwards of 50 G's worth of acceleration before losing track. Combine that with an impressive ergonomic design, the Basilisk Ultimate is a killer wireless pointer. Although there are similarities to Logitech's very good G502 Lightspeed wireless mouse, the Basilisk Ultimate brings a myriad of improvements over the competition. You can control the scroll wheel resistance, for example. The sensor is arguably more accurate, and the materials used are substantially better. Plus, the Basilisk Ultimate is lighter than rivals, like the G502. Also, the Razer Synapse software suite runs rings around Logitech's G-Hub. The Basilisk Ultimate is not without flaws, though. Its sensitivity clutch button is a little far forward for smaller hands, and the optical switches feel less tactical than their mechanical brethren. Moving forward, we have HK Gaming Miriam. There is a growing number of honeycomb style mice targeting gamers, but the HK Gaming Miriam nail shape and design is built like a honeycomb, wired version of the Logitech G Pro Wireless, making it fit for both righties and lefties. It's also much lighter, a mere 2.22 ounces, so it's excellent for IPS gamers who want their mouse to be light. You might even fancy the Miriam's ambidextrous shape, matty texture, and lack of questionable logos. When it comes to gaming, the Miriam's light build will noticeably improve your FPS games abilities and help fight fatigue. The mouse's paracord cable also is advantageous. Anyone thinking about buying a new mouse should consider it, especially if it mostly plays FPS titles, because it does so many things right at such a low price point. It's lighter, more affordable, and better suited to your hand than any other mouse you've used. Up next is Logitech G502. A lighter and wireless version of the popular Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum, the Logitech G502 Lightspeed is a fantastic weapon for your arsenal if you can stomach the price tag. With premium features like 6 additional weights, 2 4G ones, and 4 2G ones for customizing the mouse's feel, the G502 Lightspeed starts earning your investment. With Logitech's high CPI and power-efficient Hero sensor and an ample number of programmable buttons, the G502 Lightspeed is fit for any gaming genre. Its shape is simple and comfortable, crafted in first-person shooter style. For times when you can't risk a wireless connection, the G502 Lightspeed also comes with a reliable cable. In addition to connecting to your PC with a wireless dongle, you can make it so you never have to connect the G502 Lightspeed to a wire at all, not even for charging. With the Logitech G PowerPlay wireless charging mousepad, the mouse is always getting charged as long as the pad is plugged into a USB port. Next product on the list is SteelSeries Rival 3. The SteelSeries Rival 3 is the best gaming mouse for those on a budget. It's available for just $30. The optical sensor here only goes up to 8500 CPI, which is low compared to other mice on this list, but for casual gamers, that'll do. Unfortunately, CPI adjustments are difficult due to a small CPI button, but the response was great during our testing. You'll also want to note that its 300 ms IPS is only with SteelSeries QCK series of gaming mousepads, but luckily those represent some of the best RGB mousepads around. The hardest part about gaming with the Rival 3 was its 6-foot-long rubber USB cable that was a noticeable drag compared to braided wires or a wireless connection. But at least you get 3 customizable RGB zones and a comfortable grip for the meager price. Further, hyper-durable materials guarantee the lifespan of the mouse, which is rated for 60 million clicks in a lightweight build. Up next we have Razer Basilisk V2. The Razer Basilisk V2 is the best gaming mouse for FPS and RTS gamers who can't afford any missteps. The updated mouse's sensor packs impressive specs, including up to a massive 20,000 CPI. When we gamed with the Basilisk V2, tracking was excellent, and we suffered nary a single misclick. Compared to rivals, like the Razer Deathadder V2, the Basilisk V2 has a winning layout with larger, more accessible side buttons than competitors. The Basilisk V2 scroll wheel resistance is also customizable, as are 11 of its buttons, so ultimately any gamer should be able to get the performance they crave. However, at $80, Razer is still charging a noticeable premium for this weird mouse, but this clicker earns it with high-end performance and long-term comfort. It is further compatible with the Razer Synapse 3 app, where you can manage various settings. You can set the sensitivity to anywhere from 100 to 20,000 CPI, with support for saving up to 5 sensitivity levels that can be cycled through using the CPI switch directly south of the scroll wheel. And finally we have Glorious Model Ominus. The Glorious Model Ominus is another one of the best gaming mice for FPS and RTS gamers. It's a cheaper alternative to the Razer Basilisk V2. The Model Ominus doesn't boast as outrageous specs as the Basilisk V2, but the honeycomb-style mouse feels great in the hands, especially small hands while gaming, and that super lightweight provide advantageous. Although rivals outshine its specs, the Model Ominus felt esports ready, with well-tracked flicks and smooth responses from the lowest to the highest DPI settings. FPS enthusiasts will love how this feels in their hands. The Glorious Model Ominus is the complete package at a great price. Honestly, it's hard to find fault with this mouse. The build quality feels excellent, and although there is some slight lateral movement on the LMB and RMB, it never bothered me while gaming. However, I do wish there was a button for quickly switching DPI settings, especially for FPS games. That's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.